they're here again, working on ClickUp. But actually, no. I think I've got it working. So I had to unwind, adjust, tweak a lot of what AI did. But I also was able to work with AI to implement a couple of features that are a couple of things that I couldn't quite get going on my own. So AI was the cause of problems, and it also was the ultimate solution to a couple of other problems or things. Yeah. Uh, the big one I was having trouble with was the getting things to work, to refresh when I made minor changes to the code, like add lines, remove lines, and ultimately that was kind of a my big problem, right? And I also noticed, though, once I got that working on my own, that I was struggling with a couple of other issues. One of the primary things that I had to solve that was, first of all, I had to remove all these other times when it was trying to run scans for the document. And that was causing me to have to, I just thought it was a lot of calls, a lot of triggers towards my rebuilding the references. As you see up here at the top, I have all my trimming references. Now, if you see here, I can move down. It updates. Now, I haven't checked one other thing though. So, okay, so these updated, and I'm on line 28, or this one's on 29, 32, and 34. Now, if things were actually working, these should be 29, 32. Well, that's 29. Oh, okay, so what I did is 30. Yeah, okay, so it's still not updating right here. Now, if I hit refresh, this actually should update everything correctly. So now we got 29, 32, 34. So we're still a little off. Got one little bug apparently to work on. But now I can move. Notice how I'm not getting, this is one of the problems I had when last I was working through this. Perpetual running of the refresh, which was not working correctly because it was not refreshing correctly. But you can see it's not doing that no more. It stopped. It only runs when it's called, when it's supposed to run. You do see a couple of things happening. You know, it is triggering, but it's supposed to trigger when the document changes, which is fine. But we're not quite updating here, which basically means my startup loading. Let's go ahead and close this. My startup loading works, or at least I believe it's working. Or actually, maybe it didn't. Now that I think about it, did I have to hit refresh to make it load correctly? I don't think so. Guess we'll find out. I did notice one thing. It loaded much faster. I wasn't getting a bunch of extra calls. I got the ClickupLink, and then pretty quick after, I would get the refresh 5 links. Now, when you get the refresh 5 links here, because there's only 5 links, there's 4 and there's 1 in another document. And it just means it's loading it. So now it says, I don't know why this one takes so long to load. I don't know what's going on with that, but now it refreshed. Okay, so there's my refresh 5 links. So everybody is now loaded. That means I can also go and I should be able to click these and it takes me to my other document, which also has one. Now, interestingly enough, I have this set up. This is a JSX. It only loads them up when the document actually comes in, but it just means it stored the link value, so that I come in and it'll pick it up. So now that it's loaded, these are going to be there already. And I added an auto refresh setting, which means you can click on this and it'll load up the settings in here, and you can determine how often you want to update. So if you got a big team, they're constantly updating tasks that are going to be in your code, you might want to lower this. If you're one person, it defaulted to 60. Oh, see, I don't know why it has a min of 5. I don't like that. Min of 5 is kind of low. I would like to lower it down to like 1, personally. because I don't like to wait 5 minutes for something to be updated. But I guess that's fine. I'll leave it at 5 because you can do a manual refresh. If you need something right now, like you updated something, you tweak something, every 5 minutes is probably good enough. It won't overwhelm or won't excessively call ClickUp, which means you're not gonna what do you call it? Take advantage of the API. But now the overall the thing is working pretty good now. So if tag move delete task, this still doesn't work because these aren't settings. So really what's going to have to happen is I've got to get my refresh to work correctly to update these guys, which isn't happening. That's the only thing left because I've got the load up working good. Add refresh settings, add refresh interval settings. I did that, so we can go here and say complete. I got to test my remove completed references too, so let's see how well that works. I shouldn't have changed any of that code, but I got to make sure. Reference tags not loading correctly at startup. That's complete. And now we can go clear completed references because I don't need those anymore. Okay. It says cannot be undone. It can be because what you do is you just don't save the document. So if I go clear completed references, it'll remove them, I think. That didn't work. I had it set. It must have broke something. See, this is why you regression test. I'm regression testing right now. Apparently, the updates most recently broke something that was previously fixed, and it was quick fix, instantly. As you can see now, we are not quick fixed. We don't even have it. It does have the right numbers, 3 and 1, but it didn't remove all my completeds for whatever reason. Did it refresh these correctly? 29, 31, 33. You know, everything's good. But for whatever reason, it didn't actually... Oops. I haven't even tried to clear all references. I don't know if I want to do that. See, it says removes 2 completeds. Oh, that time it kind of sort of worked. I don't know why it didn't do it all right the first time. Something kind of went weird there. Now, it can be undone because I just go like this. Because I have to close it anyway to fix this other problem. Okay, so we have 2 minor issues. I'm going to go ahead and keep this because I think it's working. Let's see here. I complained about this being created as update references for document. And I said, why did you create this? Oh, maybe it's something that's... I don't think it did exist. What's it do? All right, let's go here. Which one is this? Clickup code lens provider. Clickup code lens provider. Oh. The problem is I went to the wrong thing. This is what I needed to be showing. See, it's all new. I don't like that. I didn't want to create this because I feel like that code already exists. So I'm probably going to have to undo something it did. Thing is, some stuff worked when it did this. Nope. All right. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna undo this. I'm taking it out. I don't want to argue with the AI. Which means something's probably gonna break. But I do not want it creating new functions. Let's see how much. Now, I told it to use the existing code. So I don't know how much it, what that's going to have an effect on. Let's go see if removing that, what it did. I'm curious. What did I do to? It said it wasn't going to. It was going to reuse my previous existing function, which means I should not have to do that. But something's going to complain here. Just a minute. Oh, look, it compiled. It doesn't even call that function. It just refused to remove it for whatever bizarre reason. It says, hey, I created this. Oh, yeah, let's not use it. And then it wouldn't even admit that it was its. It said, oh, it created previously. Well, if that's the case, then some magical thing put it in there because it wasn't AI and it wasn't me. It's just there and nothing calls it because obviously you knew that we weren't going to use that. So, yeah, what are you doing? What are you trying to pull, AI? I'm not going down with that one. So all this did was on-did change code lens, stop fire, fire the event, this, on-did code change, on-did change code lens and stop fire. It's just basically, I don't even know why is that even doing anything? It just uncommented my comment on the refresh. But it seems like that works, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. It is firing correctly now, so. Refresh interval timer, which is fine. I do want, got the a lot of what it created was for this interval timer. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I think we're good. All right, so far everything's looking pretty solid, except the refresh is not refreshing the task tree. All right, so I have multiple places where this is called, but the function that is firing, which should be this guy, let's go ahead and look it up. All right, let's do that. Because it should be getting called within here. This is identifying it. Does a number of things in here. Does a lot of stuff in here, actually. UI refresh will be handled by blah event for the anchor tag changes. Explicit fire change event for tree view updates. All right. I took that out. It looked like it didn't matter. That's what happens. Rather than argue with AI, sometimes you just go, okay, fine. I'm not gonna debate it with you. But that's how AI works sometimes. So you be the judge. AI is, what do you call it? Gaslighting me? I didn't create that. I think you must have created that. Uh-huh, yeah. You get gaslighted by AI. Happens all the time when you're a coder. If you like being gaslighted, use AI. This is your chance, because you'll get gaslighted a lot. All right, okay, so where is this called? Weird. I don't see that called anywhere. Well, I'm going to comment this out. If that's the only place this is called, it's not actually called by anything. It's only two. It's called there. It's set there and there. I don't think that's. Let's comment that out. Oh, there is no block comment apparently in this. Okay, we'll dump that just to see if that causes any problems. All right, still compiling. Still not worried about it. I'm gonna keep it there on the off chance that it's being called by something else. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, so that's one less thing I have to worry about. Okay, so the problem is, well, I do need this guy. And it's called here. And there is and the function it calls is that one. All I need to do is get this put in the right place, running the correct way. Show process progress indicator, since this might take a while, so it's doing a refresh against. That's all it does. Let's see, what's it doing? Refresh from ClickUp with options, clean up duplicate references, and then it must build. I mean, it always works, so it must be one of these. Call success, callback if provided. Use unified refresh method. I don't see where it's doing it, even though I know this works. I know this works because I just refreshed it. I just tested it, like literally right before I shut everything down. All right, let's make sure I didn't break something. Maybe it doesn't. Oh, the thing is that that's not calling the other thing. I don't know how that's working. Somewhere in here, it's doing something. Set up auto refresh. That's auto refresh. And this is refresh task references, which is refresh task references command triggered. Okay, so that should be showing up in the console or in the output channel. So let's go see. See what delusion my brain is seeing, because obviously, oh man, wait, now it's going to complain about something? Probably because, what did I do? I commented something out, and then now it sees an error, even though just not 2 seconds ago I did a compile and it ran. What's the problem now? Oh, now it's not. How did it compile a second ago? Oh, okay. Property refresh interval timer does not exist. When did I get rid of that? I didn't get rid of that. That's not the code I commented out. Did I accidentally? Did I do something I didn't see? Refresh interval. Set up the timer. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's indisposed. But how did I set references true? See, I didn't. Update references. See, this is the one I got rid of because. All right, so this one might not be a problem. This one I could probably deal with. See, it's not what it's supposed to be using. Then trigger a refresh of the code lenses. Yeah, it's not how it's supposed to work. didn't exist before. So I know there's another function that's doing the same refresh. And I'm trying to figure out which one it was. Because, see, the set timeout, all that stuff is new. Which is... I told it not to use this function. And it says, oh, this already exists, let's use it. And I'm like, no, it didn't already exist. Stop doing that. But I might be able to replace it. Let's see here. All right. Refresh task references is the one I want. Which should be the exact refresh task references. Should be this one. How does this do? Oh, that's with progress. And does it get called anywhere? Yeah, let's try that one. Go back here. See if that works. That gets rid of that. I still don't understand where these guys got thrown off because I don't remember taking those guys out. I did not take those out. Refresh interval timer. All these are weird. I think it's just like that. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I'll declare it. Make it try again. So I didn't update my title again. We're still working on ClickUp. That's, you know, such is the way it goes. 3 days. 3 days? Did I come online yesterday? I did work on it yesterday. But I didn't want to keep coming on with the same problem. Did I accidentally remove that line? Did I hit the wrong button when I was accepting? I bet you I hit the wrong button when I was accepting. I probably hit undo instead of accept. I bet you that's what I did. It's probably like, you're a midget, man. Because you have these little check boxes. You know, you have to check, not do this. And I may have undid it. Should have been. I really do want to get back to developing my game, but as you can well see, I am distracted by this because I'm going to be using this on the game. It's a tool I need. Expected comma. It's complaining about missing commas. Nice simple syntax, something. What'd it do? Oh, no, 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 no. We're not doing that. It's a very, it always does this. Wants to create a new one. Nope, we're not doing that. Nope, we're not, nope, nope. We're not creating dumb files. Just fix the problem. What do you mean if it's severely corrupted? It just goes, oh, there's too many problems. I don't know what I did. Just look at what you did. Undo it, man. Fix it. Something it did here. What did it do? See, it's like, look. Problem is, looks like you added too many of these. Don't know why you did that, but you did. Now what happens? No, let's rewrite everything. Let's create new ones. I don't know what I did. I'm sorry. Just look at your code, man. Undo it. All right, we still got problems. All right, so the best thing to do is throw away the crap you did. I don't know, maybe it's stuck in a bad place. That shouldn't... I didn't have 103 errors. That's insane. Dude, what did you do? Holy moly. Gosh, what the heck, man? I don't know what you did. You really broke something. I had 9 errors. You turned it into 103 errors. All right, well. I thought we were doing pretty good. So this file, extensions.ts. Output channel manager, we will accept. Output, yeah, we'll keep that one. Set reference tree provider. I need the on did change document. That's for dying sure. That was crucial. And disposal. Okay. All right. Clickup code lens provider. All right. So, okay, so it does have the reference tree provider here. I knew it was declared somewhere. It just wasn't getting, I don't know, wasn't getting called or referenced in the other location. Clickup. But something got syntactically kablooied. Save task reference. Only persist once if any changes were made. See, I gotta step through so I don't lose any of my stuff. Man, I was ready to say I was done, man. But then this happened. Oh, did I accidentally? No, I didn't comment that out. This whole thing is brand spanking new. Look, it wasn't even in the code originally. But same goes for whatever this was right before it. Trying to see if I may have broke out some comments. I don't see it. Just a global state if not skipped, and there were changes. I had 12 errors, and that's 103? What? I don't understand how that happened. Set reference tree provider. Let's just fix these two errors. I figure if it fixes these two, it's going to wipe out a bunch of errors. Because AI gets overwhelmed. It goes, oh no, there's too many. Let's go create fake files. Duplicate files. Back up, back up. I don't even know how it got to 103. I was at 12. I asked it about the 12, and it suddenly made 103. And then it can't undo it. It's like the code's like, so what changed? It may have fixed them, and that actually created my 12 were just blocking it from finding the others. So maybe I did something. Set reference tree provider. I don't know what that is, but all right. I know I'm not going to have it compile because if I do, it'll freak out if it doesn't, if they're not all gone. So I'll just do it myself. See, do we go from 103 to 90 or something? Oh, fully fixed. That's okay. All right, you can go ahead and look now. All it was I knew it was going to be something simple like that, but it's like, wait a minute, didn't I notice that before? How come when I deleted, remember I said you had this extra thing? Oh, no, yeah, see, that's the one I took out. I said, you just have an extra parenthesis, don't panic. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't know why it didn't fix when I did it, but somehow it fixed when he did it. All right. That was just weirdness. All right, well, no, I don't need any more explanation. Let's go see what I did. So you remember those commercials for the hair coloring stuff by Vidal Sassoon? They're old. So I'm dating myself here. I don't think they don't do that anymore. They go, you tell two friends, and they'll tell two friends, and they tell two friends, and they tell two friends. And you're like, yeah, where's this going? That's how you get my subscribers up for this game I'm developing. You can do it here when you see me, or you can do it on my Active Mind Gamer stream, which is where I've been doing a lot of it. See, look, it broke. Didn't load up right. I can't help but notice the clear completed references is not working right. All right, what is this? Task ref maintenance. Task ref maintenance. Let's go see what happened here. It's just output channel stuff. Nothing changed about this. So we find it. Create edit to remove the entire line with the ClickUp tag. Trigger refresh of task references via extension command. So I should have deleted. Create output channel. Pinned. Goes through. If no completed references are found, show a message and return. Go here, complete task references. Group references by URI for more efficient processing. Process each. Hey Karama, how you doing, man? That's the latest. How's school going, man? You never replied yesterday or the other day. Gosh, how long has it been? I feel like it's been a long time. It must have been yesterday, right? Because today's Tuesday. Was I on yesterday? I don't know. Are you about ready to graduate? Nah, it's only summer. You're probably not even in school right now, right? Well, I don't know. You have summer off, right? So, of course, has it started again? In fact, my wife, she's a, I forgot what they call them, a para-educator. Basically, she helps with students that have special needs at school. Just kind of helps keep them, you know, give them special one-on-one attention kind of thing. And she had to go to her, what do they call it? Their one-day prep / training thing that they have to do every year before school starts. So they're getting pretty close to starting up again. Hold on a second. I'm trying to help my stream. It's all I can do, man. All I can do to try to help my stream. You know, it has taken me 8 months. 8 months to get 21 subscribers on this channel. It's so bad. It's mostly because I'm very bad at, you know, I don't do videos. I don't custom videos, and it's obviously starting to show. Sort references in descending order by line number to prevent line shifting. Remove ClickUp anchors one by one from top to bottom. So, I don't understand why this is failing. Because it's getting the right count. So it certainly has all of the refs. Let's actually put in an output channel command here. let's go see what this does. All I was going to do is mark it. I haven't done anything yet. Because it worked perfectly before. The trick with that one was I had to invert the reference selection. Because if you delete it from top down, lines move and everything gets broken. If you do it from the bottom, well, nothing should break because you're doing it from the bottom. But something happened, and they broke. So doggone it! What the frick? All I did is put it in a. Just moved. What the heck, man? I just moved a line. Oh. Oh. Well. Why did I... I don't know. I don't know why I did that. All right. It was my fault. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I should just take the blame for that one. No kidding, right? It's my fault regardless. No matter what happens. It could be AI just mangling my code. I could blame AI all I want, but I'm using AI, and AI is little more than just this semi kind of sort of intelligent tool that, you know, can and will screw up on a frequent basis if you just hand things over to it. It's like I feel like I'm on the verge of everything being perfect. But unfortunately, being on the verge is not the same as being done. It's like I thought everything was good. When I logged in, I was thinking I'm just going to run some tests, show that it's working. Bam, 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 we're good. But you can say here, got to load, and then it does refresh. It should just load them all up. Says refreshed, and then boom, they should all just appear here. There they are. Okay, they appear. Now, assuming they don't do something dumb like vanish, which I have had that happen before, shouldn't do that anymore. That's an old lingering problem where it would vanish, because you can see there's no other code happening right now. So you can see I have 3 completeds. Now I should be able to go here and click completeds and clear them, and it should dump 3. And clearing completed task references, we will see. Refresh, command. Too many requests. Well, that's bogus. I need too many requests. Because I didn't even do multiple requests. I just... Clearing completed task references, that should have only made 1 at a time, and it should have been 4 requests. Task references refresh with click. Why did I call 2 refresh task references? Shouldn't do that until it's done. So did I not run? Did I not go here? Because what happened here? Completed. Successfully removed. Something. Why did I get so many refreshes when I didn't even get to this? All right, so that's not good. Let's close that. I think I know what's going on. I think what's happening is I'm getting my document to fire, my document change to fire each time I remove one, and it's kind of tripping things up. But I should get here before any of that happens. I mean, I do get the message. It says output channel, complete attachment references, remove group references by URI for more efficient processing, right? Process each file separately. Output channel processing file URI with blah, blah, blah. No completed. Found, blah, 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 blah. Where is that? Cannot be undone. Clean, 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 clean. This action cannot be undone. This will permanently remove blank task references. Clear all references. This will permanently remove blank completed task references. Show warning. Result then async choice, clear completed references. Await this function. Task references, this action cannot be undone. So this is the right one. And this is the refresh task references that I'm doing. But this should not be happening because I'm doing an await. Should be paused inside of this guy. Unless the await is not working. Alright, well, let's go see. Stop it if it isn't, if it's running still. It's not. Hit F5. Honestly, I don't even know. I guess if I perform the removal, I'll probably just do it within that function. I probably don't need to do a separate thing. I just don't want it making, like I said, it doesn't need to make a bunch of calls. And when I did this before, it wiped them all out instantly and refreshed the one, and we were like, bam, done. Perfect. And now it's doing something different. So we're getting an unwanted refresh. I probably should remove this. This action cannot be undone because you can undo it. So this should go all the way to that line. Yep. Found completed task references to remove, which is just an output channel. Which should go, I probably had the wrong output channel, maybe that's why. Is it not using the one? I should just use the same output channel for everything. It'd be so much easier to see what was going on. That should have complete task references to remove. No. Clearing none of those output. ClickupLink extension, activating code lens provider, created, clearing completed task references, which it does do. And then it says refresh from ClickUp, triggering code lens change. Why aren't these being output? I should put a line on here. Neither one of them is showing it. ClickUp link debug. So I am looking for the output channel. So for some reason, is ClickUp link debug? Nope, it's right here. For some reason, the pinned line in this function perform clear completed references not showing. Starting removal of completed task references, and I don't that's not showing any clearing. See, I have clearing completed task references, which that is a thing. I mean, that's just not here though. Because if I go here, it shows up here just fine. Huh. Do I have to do an output channel? Well, no, because output channel.show just moves it to the front of the line, right? Got this weird pain shooting up my arm all the way into my neck right here. And this is the wrong arm for a heart attack, so no, I'm not having a heart attack. It's just this weird, like, it's a minor little, it's like a pulsing, like a, almost like a nerve is being irritated in my arm. It's just shooting up my bicep all the way around and stopping right here in my neck. I don't know what that is. It's kind of irritating. My arm, it's been really sore, my elbow lately, and I think it could just, oh, I was doing a create. Oh, I see what happened. I was doing a create, and I don't know why I was doing a create. Or it was a create before, but it probably didn't over. Okay, I see what the problem is. I mean, it's correct. I don't know. I didn't even notice that. Shame on me. Whatever. Yeah. I don't need you. Hey, why are you even clear computer references still? Where am I? Perform clear. Why is that a? Why am I breaking here on start? Oh. Huh. I don't know. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. I gotta freeze my arm. I'm supposed to be icing my elbow, and I don't because it freezes my elbow. It's really cold. Alexa, set timer for 15 minutes. Yes, I know I'm a weenie. Deal with it, man. Just be a man. Suck it up. Okay, let's try this again. Clear computer references. Alright, so we're good with that. You know what? I still think that that should not be firing, but... Alright, so we're here. Alright, so we correctly went in here this time. That's good. Let's see if we're getting outputs. Nope. Still not getting outputs. Dang nabbit. Somebody's playing music. ClickupLink debug. Starting removal of completed task references. I don't know why that's not working. ClickupLink debug. That's that one. It's not showing anything. Alright, well, I don't know why it's not working. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and just that don't help. That's just, I don't know what it's doing, but we'll go ahead and just step through for a minute here. I wish it would do its job, but oh, no. See, now we're all messed up. I can't see what it's doing. Whatever. Cause it put lines in, and everything got messed up. I mean, it looks good right there, right? I mean, it removed them. I still feel like it's not. There's obviously something that's not right. And I don't like all this extra output channel crap. Shouldn't be happening. But we'll see if the forcing it to show. All that does is put it in the filter, I think. I don't know why that would even matter. So this is, oh, it's ClickUp. No, we want ClickupLink debug. That's the right one. All right, so ClickupLink debug is the one I tried to assign this to. If I click on this, it does correctly put the clearing completed task references in. But, which is the next step. And then we go here, but nothing shows up. And at this point, I've got like multiple things that should have already appeared. It's like found, block, completed. Huh. Clickup, link to book. Should have been a bunch of stuff that showed up. Force the channel to show. Bunch of. Clickup, link to book. Is it not spelled right? Is that possible? Oh, God. Can't drag it off because it's stupid. All right. Click up, link, debug. Click up, link, debug. No, that's right. Spelling is good. Click up, link, debug. No, that's perfectly good and valid. And the weird thing is, it does show some stuff. I mean, it does show this one. Nope. Still does not work. Interestingly enough, though, the initial trigger that calls this function does correctly log to that channel. Clearing complete. Huh. It's funny. I see the issue now. It doesn't see the issue now. All it says, it's just seeing the code now, which doesn't help me at all. I don't know why they would use different channels or why that would even matter. They're creating a new instance? Why would they be creating a new instance? I don't see a new... What do you mean you're creating a new instance? I wasn't creating a new instance. What are you talking about? It was just output channel. Oh, it's just now he's passing the output channel. Okay. And I guess I don't really care which one he uses. I just wanted to put something out. It's hard to trace comments if it's not actually loading them. Hmm. Honestly, what I'm fixing is an annoyance. It's not really critical. I mean, I could completely work around this problem. I mean, it's just an annoyance that doesn't look good. It's kind of a bad, bad user experience, especially since I'm compiling this and I want to be able to give it to people and let them use it. And people who use ClickUp. And I don't want to give, a crappy user experience to people. I mean, yeah, you can work around it. Just hit refresh or hit refresh fixes it every time. I don't have any problem with refresh. And it seems like the key elements that weren't working, I fixed. They're good. But all this stuff is kind of like, well, I could hit clear twice or some other weird thing. It will work. It's just, it's not a fun scenario. Kind of funny. It still thinks it's running. Oh, it's because that's doing its thing. It hasn't released. I think it's going to work because it still thinks it's running. And really, I'm complaining about logging. It shouldn't even matter. I should just step through and fix the problem. Like, the logging doesn't work. I hate it when logging doesn't work because that's kind of like, a crucial debug element. At least, so says me. Some people probably don't use it as much. You can just step through your code. Stepping through does kind of do the same thing. I mean, really, stepping through gets you farther, truthfully. But it's like if I'm going to have logging, at least I can do is make it work. Clearing completed task references. Starting clearing. Okay, so that's better. All right, so a lot of extra stuff, but if no, let's go here. Nope. Huh. Clearing completed task references. Starting clear. So this worked. So, but that's the only thing. Which means the problem moved down to here. So the output channel Doesn't have a name. Huh. Alexa, stop. Yay, I can take this off. For a little bit anyway. Supposed to do that multiple times to get the, you get the blood flow running through your arm. It's definitely cold where the problem was. Ow, I should probably take an ibuprofen too. I'm just so bad about drugs. Am I bad about drugs? I'm an anti-druggie. don't like taking, don't like it. Stop making me take drugs. I know, ibuprofen should be good, but as long as you don't overtake it. You don't want too much ibuprofen. I got a lot of sun this year, man. My skin's I'm crazy dark right now. Which is good. I mean, I don't mind having a tan, but I have very extreme pigment. In other words, I can get really dark, but I also can get really white. I mean, like my skin will fade big time. About 3 months into the winter, unless I actually go to a tanning booth, which I don't do as much as I used to. I used to do it like once or twice. I used to do it 3 or 4 times a month, and then I only did it. I did it for. Then I was doing 2, and then it was 1. It's just maintenance, right? Trying to just keep the color around. Because if I don't, I will turn into a ghost. Like I said, I have extreme pigment, and I tan really easy. So I'll go out, and in the summer, it's like night and day. It's like the skin turns white, and then go into the summer, and it starts turning brown, and then it's dark brown, and then brown, and then it starts going to light brown, back around to white again. And it's like, it's just, I'm extreme. I have got my family. I'm Hispanic. You may have guessed that if you've ever seen my last name, but I am the only person on my dad's side, which is where most of my my mom's side is Hispanic too, but she's light, and so is a lot of the people on her side of the family, like my uncle and stuff. But on my dad's side, everybody's really dark. Apparently, I've got the light and the dark functionality, so it's like, and they don't get light like that. I mean, they'll lose a little tan during the winter, but it's not like they go from dark to white. I go from dark to white, and then I goes dark, white, dark. You can't even tell. A lot of people wouldn't even guess that I'm Hispanic, short of looking at my name in the middle of the winter. But middle of summer, as long as I get outside, people are like, they don't have any doubt, because it's very, very obvious. You're saying, well, what does that got to do with the coating? Nothing. There's nothing at all. I don't know why this doesn't work. Output channel manager is simply not working. Well, those changes do get the clear completed references functions channel updates to work. They still do not work in the functions. So, did you have other appointments after your thing? 'Cause didn't that end at 4:30? Just curious, making sure, all's good. I guess I could have looked at my calendar, but I just wondered. When I don't expect my wife to not be around, I mean, like if she's got somewhere to be, I don't care. I just like to kind of know. I'm not gonna like, oh, you gotta be home. No, I don't. She's a free woman. She can do what she wants, but I just, I'd like to know that everything's okay. You don't disappear and, it's only an hour. I'm not gonna, even if she doesn't respond to me immediately and I don't hear from her, I'll be fine. But just, yeah, don't wanna. What do you mean it's creating? I don't understand where it says it's creating its own channel. How do you? How is it creating its own channel? Is that really how output channels work? We have to pass them around output to appear. Inefficient. Efficient. I know I'm working. Thing is about output channels, even if I get it working, is like it's not important to. It's not important to the functionality of the tool. So this would be me going down a rabbit hole. I just don't like I just don't like the idea of it not working, and I didn't understand how output channels worked in the first place, so I'm kind of like learning them. Um, so I want to know how they work. It's kind of like I think they're useful. A debug should work. Console.log, but nothing I do, I can't figure out where the heck that's going. It does not show up anywhere. I don't know if there's a setting that's broken. I mean, console.log works in other code, other applications, but not in this one. I don't know what I did. If there's some setting somewhere, something, console.log just refuses to show up on any page that I can find. Because output channel is fine. It's just, it's not the best way to do it. Because obviously you have to create this channel and you have to, it allows you to do groupings, right? You can do like sets of outputs and maybe even turn them off or, not look at them because, so you don't get clutters. Clutters? Cluttering? Cluttering. So you don't get cluttering. Cluttering? So you don't get a mess of a log. And So yeah, it's kind of nice for that purpose. Like if you have one task, you could set up a channel that's designed for one task, like all of the my task management, or one that's about loading processes or whatever. I could just have different things. Maybe one for deleting tasks or one for you know, refreshing them. I don't know, just whatever. You could have channels that are specific to the task, and then you can just everything that gets called in a path would use the same ClickUp channel or output channel. It's kind of a pain to manage that kind of thing, though, especially if you have things that overlap. Some things trigger other things. But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like whatever it did, it's probably not going to fix it. But I probably should stop worrying about it. And I don't know, maybe it was some of the creating a channel. That maybe some of them were creating this other channel, and as a result, I don't know. Let's just see what it does. I have to go through all 32 of these references now, see if it makes sure it didn't break anything. Holy moly. And it's possible that I was creating channels, which I was because that's how I originally saw it showing me how to do it. But then it goes, oh, you don't have to do it this way. You can do this other way, which only uses one. You don't have to create it every time. I said, well, okay, that's great. Because what was happening is every time I'd create it, it would put a brand new channel in with the same name and everything. I'd just have like 10 channels with the exact same name. And it was like, okay, which one is this going into? So I was like, how do I stop that? And so they go, oh, you do this. And I was like, all right. So now I think the problem is I had a singleton version as well as all of them, as well as some that I was creating because it didn't fix all of them. And I think that could have possibly had it. I don't even see it. ClickUp's complaining now because I have too many requests. So now ClickUp's going, yeah, we're not letting you do that no more. I have too much junk going on. Let's see if it'll fix if I just do that. Yeah. Sometimes in order to get that to work, I have to wait. Just let it do it. I think I don't know, man. What is this doing? It's at 60. Let's change that to 5. I'm a 5er. Alright, so loaded. Oh good, now I have 8 again. Why do I have 8? Four to-dos, 1 in progress, 3 complete. No. Something broke. Alright, I gotta... I just have to undo. So what we're going to do is stop worrying about that. Create channel. I don't see any create channel. I don't even know what it's talking about. Oh, create output channel. How many of those do I have? I have a bunch of them. Oh. Where is this extension? Delete that. Get channel. All right. Ugh. No, I gotta figure out. I have to declare my channel manager somewhere, or it won't work. So I have to put this guy everywhere that's necessary. sure this has already got it, but we'll make sure. Yep. On there. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, whoops. Cannot find utils, output channels. What do you mean? Is it not in relationship to this? Oh, we gotta go back. An extra one. Hi. Try it again. But if that don't work, I am done with console management right now. Output channels are sucky because it's just like nothing ever seems to work the way I expect it to. So we scanned everything, getting some calls, thinking about it. I got our 5 references, and oddly enough, it says refreshed. See, then it says too many requests. Why is it getting too many requests? This shouldn't be getting too many requests. On startup, I'm getting too many requests from the Clickup API. Shouldn't be the case. Am I calling? Because I've loaded like 20 of them all at once. I've had like a bunch to load before and it got no problems. But now I'm hitting API limits, which feels weird. Like maybe am I spamming it? Like I'm calling it too fast? Because usually like after a moment or two, console.logs don't work, but why can't I toggle? It's not letting me go over to my screen here. Not loaded up. Now I've got 8 again. See, something's not right. I don't know what happened. Some weird thing happened. Ugh. Ugh. That's all I gotta say. It's lots of ugh. Got it cleaned up mostly, but then all of a sudden I start doing some testing to try to get things working, to try to verify we're all good, and smack, everything stops working. It's 6 o'clock. My time. How long have I been going? Ah, I'm on 2 hours. That's too long. I got